Good evening, everyone. We warmly welcome all of you to the MEPQS webinar. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. So welcome to the SFS Academy. Yeah. So before we go into the main session, first of all, I'll give a brief introduction about our SFS Academy and what are the courses we are conducting here. Yeah. So when we talk about our SFS Academy, so more than 15 years of experience, we have built a strong reputation in professional equation, and over 13,000 students and 100,000 professionals have been successfully trained through our programs. And we proudly collaborate with more than 30 global partners, ensuring worldwide recognition and opportunities. And also our academy offers more than 50 specialized programs across diverse fields, and we also provide more than 20 certification programs to boost career growth and professional credibility. I will explain later what are courses we are conducting here. Yeah. You can see these logos. So here our SFS Academy, and the top logo you can see, actually, I think you have heard the TVEC. What is the TVEC? The TVEC stands for the Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission Sri Lanka. So what is the link between the SFS Academy or our academy and the TVEC? Actually, the TVEC is the government body, being registered with TVEC. Our academy is registered with the TVEC. That's in the Tertiary and the Vocational Education Commission Sri Lanka. Being registered with TVEC means SFS Academy meets the national standards for quality education and training. It also ensures that the courses offered here are recognized both locally and internationally, giving students more credibility when applying for jobs or further studies. And also the bottom part, you can see the certiport. What is the certiport? The SFS Academy is combined with authorized testing center under certiport. That means the students cannot only learn the software at SFS, but also sit for official Autodesk certification exams. Our SFS Academy is the first authorized center in Autodesk since 2018. So, what is also Autodesk? So when we talk about Autodesk, there is a big link between our academy and the Autodesk because we are conducting several number of courses related to the Autodesk software. So what is the Autodesk? The basic meaning of the Autodesk is a multinational software corporation, actually, that makes software products and services of various types of industries like architecture, engineering, and construction, manufacturing, media, education, and entertainment industry. So for all the industries, the Autodesk softwares, the Autodesk products and services can be seen. Actually, before coming to the next slide, I think you have heard, actually your MEP course is not related to the Autodesk, but we are conducting more than actually a big number of courses related to the Autodesk. So that's why we are talking about this. And also, we are the Autodesk Authorized Training Center, and we have certified professional instructors, and we are giving individual attention to each and every student. And we have a qualified lecture panel. And after completing your course, especially when you are doing a course related to the Autodesk, after completing it, you will receive a Autodesk certificate. Actually, it's an internationally recognized certificate. And also, individual or fast track courses are conducting here. and special discounts for corporates and groups. And I'll explain later what are the discounts, especially for your MEPQS program. And also payments can be done in installment basis. And industry-specific vocational courses for technical and non-technical students, and also world-class reference manuals as for international standards. And also, මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ Autodesk ලගේ අපි set අපි accreditation එක තියෙනවා Autodesk ලගේ. ඒ වගේම අපි කිව්වා ඉස්සල්ලා TVEC ත් එක්ක අපි register වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට අපි TVEC accreditation එක තියෙනවා as institute අපි මේක අරගෙන තියෙනවා. and left side අපිට Autodesk accreditation එකක් තියෙනවා, TVEC accreditation එකක් තියෙනවා. Yeah, this is the main part. You can see the architecture, engineering, and construction. I previously told you we are conducting several number of courses here. So these all the courses can be categorized into main three types. They are the architecture, engineering, and construction. අපි මෙහෙම කිව්වොත්, when we go to the architecture section, we are conducting some softwares, some courses like AutoCAD, Revit Architecture, 3D Max. I mentioned on a few courses under the architecture section. And we go to the engineering section, and under the engineering section, AutoCAD and Revit Structure, Civil 3D, Robo Structural Analysis, and Inventor, Fusion 360. There are a number of both engineering section එකේ අපි courses කරන. And go to the construction field, Revit, the beam building information modeling, and Navisworks, Civil 3D. This is under the construction section. That's why I told you all the courses can be categorized into main three types: architecture, engineering, and construction. Yeah. Our training programs, not only for the professionals, but also for kids, school leavers, and university students, and also for the industry professionals, and or people who have a interest to study any kind of field. And this is the good place to do your courses. And when we talk about the kids, we have some softwares or courses specialized especially for the kids also. ඔගලන්ට ඕනම කෙනෙක්ට මේ ඔගලන්ගේ courses වලට කැමති නම් interest එකක් තියෙනවා නම් කරන්න. ඔයාලා අපේ SFS Academy එකත් එක්ක join වෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට ගොඩක් more than 50 courses we are conducting here. And this is the training programs from start to end. So you can start from the certificate level. From certificate level, you can go to the diploma level, and the next NVQ levels, and the professional level, and the master diploma level. Let's start from certificate level to end up with the master diploma level. Yeah. Previously, I told you AEC, the Architecture, Engineering, Construction. So AEC stands for the Architecture, Engineering, and Constructions. මම අපි කරන courses ටිකක් Autodesk AEC softwares. Autodesk ලගේ we are conducting AutoCAD 2D, 3D, AutoCAD Electrical, Revit Architecture, Revit Structure, Revit MEP, 3D Max, Maya, Inventor, and these whole the courses under the Autodesk AEC softwares we are conducting here. And also, we are conducting NVQ programs also. So under the NVQ programs, interior designing here, and the draftsperson, quantity surveyor, and ICT and graphic designing are conducting here. And also under the project planning and management, PPM concepts and MS project, Oracle Primavera P6. And also, this is the main part. Actually, this is the procedure of how to certify. Actually, first of all, you learn, and while you are learning, you can practice after you certify. What is the meaning of this certify? Actually, completing a course is not giving a certify. You are not qualified, actually. So, learn, practice, and certify. Actually, after you completing your course, you can get qualifications by using these kind of exams. Actually, the first one is the ACU exams. After you completing a course, or if you have a basic knowledge of course, whatever, the ACU exams is for you. Actually, the ACU certification is an industry recognized qualification that can effectively start students' career. That's mean if you have a basic idea of a course, or if you have a basic idea of a software or whatever, you can do ACU exam. Actually, it enhances students' resumes by providing evidence for competency and the proficiency. Actually, these are the softwares. අපි ACU exam එක කරන්න මේ softwares තමයි අපි මේ softwares වල තමයි ACU exams එක ඔයාලට කරන්න පුළුවන්. AutoCAD, Revit Architecture and 3D Max, Maya, Inventor and Fusion 360. We are conducting ACU exams. You are want to doing ACU exams, you can contact our SFS Academy and request. And also, if you want to qualify, there is another exam, that's mean the ACP exam, the Autodesk Certified Professional. Actually, this can be done by students who have a good industry knowledge, or you have experience. That's mean the ACP is for the candidates who have advanced skills and can solve complex challenges in workflow and design. This is this professional level qualification helps candidates stand out and succeed in a competitive job market. That's mean if you have a good industry knowledge, if you have a good experience related to the area you are doing, you can do this ACP exams. Normally, ACP exams conducting for AutoCAD, Revit Architecture, Structure and MEP, and 3D Max, Maya, Invent and Fusion 360. And also, we are conducting, I told you, we are conducting Autodesk related softwares and the NVQ programs and the project management softwares, and also industry specific programs. The SolidWorks, 3D printing, and these whole the softwares. Actually, your part, the MEP QS also under the industry specific programs we conducting here. Yeah. And these are the certificates you will receive after completing the courses, especially related to the Autodesk. The right side shows the TVEC certificate. It's a local certificate. The right side shows the Autodesk certificate. And these both certificates you will really receive after completing the courses. Actually, it's not related to MEPQS. I'll explain later about your part. Yeah. These are some programs we conducted on the site city draftmanship and the AutoCAD programs and Revit architecture. And these are some programs we conducted in our academy. And also, අපි හැම අවුරුද්දකම SFS Academy එකෙන් award ceremony එකක් කරනවා every year. We have a grade system. According to our grade system, after you submitting your final project or course complete කරාට පස්සේ you have to submit a final project. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ final project එකෙන් අපි grading system එකක් තියෙනවා. Based on that grading system, අපි highest marks ගත්තු එක්කෙනාට අපි අපේ SFS Academy එකෙන් කරන award ceremony එකෙන් award එකක් හම්බෙනවා. So you also can try ඔයගොල්ලෝ final project එක submit කරනකොට මේ ගැන පොඩක් concern කරන්න අපි award එකක් දෙනවා. Yeah. Now we are going to the MEP QS, your part. Actually, your lecturer will explain in detail about your MEP QS. I'll explain a very brief thing about MEP QS. Actually, the MEP QS stands for the Mechanical, Electrical and the Plumbing Quantity Survey. So they are the specialists who handle the cost side of building services like air conditioning systems, lighting, power supply, water drainage, and the fire systems. And their main job is to estimate, budget, and control all the costs related to these systems throughout the project. That means from the start of design until the construction is finished, the MEP/QS make sure money is used properly. They also prepare the BOQs, the bill of quantities, and check contractor quotations and measure the completed work on site to ensure that payments are accurate and fair. And also the MEP/QS works closely with engineers, contractors, and the main QS to keep the project within budget while maintaining a good quality. This is your course content. Your lecturer will explain about your course content later. And මේක තමයි ඔයාලට හම්බෙන certificate එක after completing your course. Actually, මේක TVEC registered certificate එකක්. Actually, the certification is internationally accepted, giving you credibility when applying for foreign jobs or overseas training programs. Being TVEC registered ensures your training meets Sri Lanka's national vocational education standards, which adds official value to your resume. Okay. ඔගලන්ට අපි financial consideration එක කතා කරාම ඔයාලට special offer එකක් හම්බ වෙනවා ඔයාලගේ course එකට. We will give 50% discount on the course fee. ඔගලන්ගේ registration fee එක 2,000 and the course fee is the 46,000. So we are giving 50% discount. එතකොට ඔයාලගේ cut off 23,000 and this is your final fee. ඔයාලට කියන්න ඕනේ මේ ඔයගලන්ගේ discount එක හම්බෙන්න ඔයගොල්ලෝ අද මේ session එක වෙලාවේදී මම ඔයගලන්ගේ chat එකට එවනවා link එකක් WhatsApp group එකක. You have to join this WhatsApp group. This is the confirmation group. ඔයාලයි confirmation group එකට join වෙන්න ඕනේ. join වුණාට පස්සේ තමයි ඔයාලට මේ discount එක හම්බ වෙන්නේ. ඒ නිසා මම මේ session එක යද්දී ඔයාලට chat එකට දානවා WhatsApp group link එක. You can join. එතකොට තමයි අපි ඔයාලට මේ discount එක දෙන්නේ. ඔයාලගේ payments ඔයාලට installment basis විදිහට කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔක්කොම details ඔයාලා group එකට join වුණාට පස්සේ අපි එතනින් කියනවා කොහොමද කරන්න කියලා. Again මම group එකට link එකක් දානවා. WhatsApp group link එකක්. You have to join if you want to join this course. එතකොට තමයි අපි 50% discount එක ඔයාලට දෙන්නේ. Okay. අපේ lecturer ඔයගලන්ට කරන MEP/QS කරන lecturer is Miss Fatima. Actually, Miss Fatima, who holds a Master of Science in Building Service Engineering and is a member of Institution of Engineers, Sri Lanka. That's mean the IESL. She is also a senior production manager with strong professional experience in managing building service projects and cost control. Yeah. So she will explain in detail about the MEP/QS programs and what are the course content and the other details about your course. Yeah. And also, I want to say we have 3 centers. The first is the Moratuwa and the Galle and our Bumblebee Academy. And if you have any problems or you have any questions to clarify, you can contact your lecturer or you can contact Mr. Savindo. This is his phone number and you can contact Mr. Savindo. Yeah, I think that's all from me. So now I will hand over it to Miss Fatima, your lecturer, to continue. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. So I'm Ms. Fatima. I'm the lecturer of MEP/QS program. So we'll start with our MEP/QS introduction session. Okay. So we'll move to we'll start with the introduction part. You all, I think, working in a relevant field like civil constructions, or you might work in an engineering field, electrical, or maybe mechanical, or you may have any experience in QS relevant field. But this program is something like a professional qualification added to your already you have a qualification, but this is an extra qualification added to your profile. So MEPQS. So this is actually a wide range of this has many like in depth. If we discuss about the MEP, this will take many years to complete. But however, this is something like a summarization of the program. So if I start with MEP, these three letters. So these three letters stands for mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. Okay. So why we need to discuss, why we need to study about this MEPQS, how it relevant with your field. Okay. So how we can apply MEPQS to the industry. So these things we are going to discuss under your MEPQS program. So here in this one, I'll briefly explain you how these things are relevant to our whatever your industry may be you may be a civil engineer, or you may be a mechanical engineer, or you may be an electrical engineer or a QS. But however, for everyone, this MEPQS is relevant. Okay. The reason for this one is that means when we are doing a construction, right? When we are doing a project, so we have to provide some services. Not only the architectural part, not only the construction part, but also we need to provide some services to improve the quality of the work, standard of the work, also to provide the comfortability to the clients who are occupying that particular building. So that's why we are providing some services. We have to provide mechanical services. Okay, electrical. Electricity is the main important part to a building. Without electricity, that is not possible to run the other services. Without electricity, we can't run mechanical components. We can't use this plumbing or other sanitary facilities. So electrical services have an important role, but likewise, all the other services also provide a convenient and comfortable living to the household people who are occupying this building. Okay, so this MEP actually, this is something like a summarized content. These three letters holds a deep idea than it seems. Okay. So MEP means actually all the building services we are providing to that project, or we are providing to a building. So these building services, in the sense, we have to provide uh, when we want to provide a comfortable living space, so we have to provide AC facilities. Okay. It may be a single unit, or if it is an industrial building, if it is a high-rise building, then we have to use other systems. Single unit is not enough to provide enough facilities, enough cooling capacity is not enough to do the what we say, provide the enough capacity. So when we are when we are going to a high scale project, then we have to change the facilities as well. We have to change the services we are providing as well. So if it is a single story building or just a house, then we can use AC units. But if we are moving to high rise projects, high scale projects, then we have to go to VRV systems or FCU systems, or maybe we can move to HVAC systems also. So likewise, whatever the services we are providing to that particular building, we have to change the services according to the capacity they require and also according to the building structure, that environment, whatever it is, we have to consider when we are providing these services. So all the building services, right, not only AC, right? We should provide electricity. Electricity to even for to switch up a light, we need electricity. We need to connect it to an electrical connection. So this is also important in the building services. And water supply. Without water supply, we can't drink water or we can't access the sanitary facilities, okay? Or we cannot improve our sanitation, so we cannot do the washing and cleaning works, okay? So likewise, water supply and at the same time, waste disposal or drainage. When we are using the washroom or kitchen, we need to do the disposal as well. So this part also coming under the plumbing and drainage. Are these things only we need to provide to the building? Are those things only we are providing? Or do we have any other extra services we should provide to a building? Right. Now, what about in recent news? Most of the time we are seeing that we are hearing that there are many fires occur in the industrial buildings like shops or some high scale buildings or industrial buildings. They caught fire, right? So what about this? If we are providing these kind of services to building to provide enough comfortability and enough safety, enough what we call a, a living environment, then what about this fire safety? Until now, we didn't discuss about a fire safety, right? So we discussed about mechanical services, electrical services, plumbing services. Within these three, did we include fire protection or fire detection or anything relevant to fire, right? So that is the thing. So now, not only providing the AC or mechanical units or mechanical components, not only the thing, not only electrical part, water supply, drainage, and also, as I said in the beginning, MEP is just a summarization of the terms, right? It's just 3 letters. But here, it has a deep idea, deep meaning, that is, this is building services, whatever the services we are providing to the building. It includes firefighting as well. But there is no F letter, right? So if we think about the firefighting, it is a combination of all these three sections. So firefighting means that's a combination of all these three sections. We need to provide, we need to use some mechanical devices, right, to detect the fire, and then we are connecting it through the electricity to provide the awareness to the clients or the customers who are occupying the building. And once this fire detected, then the protection provides through water supply. We can use sprinklers. They spray water. So to spray water, we need to connect it to a water tank or whatever, a plumbing line, right? So firefighting can be categorized to these three sections. It can break to three sections. So first section is coming with mechanical components, and through the electricity, all these components and the protection devices connected, right? Signals are provided through electricity. And then final part is plumbing. So protection will be provided through the water supply plumbing, right? That's why we didn't include that to the MEP, this term, because it's already included. Okay, so as you all working in different industries, but now at this point, right, at this point, you all have to work as a team, right? If the civil engineers are doing the construction side, then mechanical engineers have to involve for the mechanical services. When we are providing mechanical services, mechanical engineers have the knowledge to provide details and to arrange the components according to the capacity requirements and the other facilities we need to provide according to the requirements and according to the capacity and the building type, everything we have to consider. So mechanical engineers helps to provide the mechanical services, and they have to involve. So civil and mechanical engineers joining in this point, and also when we are doing the when we are providing the building services, at the same time we need to do the electricity. We need to provide electricity connections as well. In this point, electrical engineers also have to join the program, join the project. Also, plumbing and drainage also again coming under the civil engineers, and the firefighting, it is coming under mechanical, electrical, and civil engineers combination. And also, once these services providing, that means before providing the services, they will give some drawings. According to the drawing, QS quantity surveyors have to provide or prepare the bill for the total project. So they have to do the calculation part. So they are coming under, in the beginning of the project, they are coming and joining for this part. So when we start the MEP work, they know at that time also they involved to this project by some calculation part, supervising part, and also some other, they might have some changes in between the projects, so they will involve in between the project works as well. So QS also have a main role in the project. So this MEP QS means a combination of all these sections, all these engineering sections, and so the QS have to together work as a team. But nowadays in industry, they like hiring 4 people for one project. It's not efficient, and also it's expensive. By considering all these things, they have decided to hire one person with all 4 section knowledge. So that's why they're hiring in industry. They usually they have a trend of hiring MEP for the project without hiring mechanical, electrical, civil, and QS people. They will hire one person for all to play all these 4 roles. So that's why this program here we are doing it as a summarization of the complete MEP QS. In this one, you will get a basic knowledge of how these services applying to the building, and also how these estimation part or quantity takeoff, or how to read these drawings, and whatever the components we are using in the mechanical services and the components using electrical, plumbing, and also firefighting, you will get a thorough idea once you complete this program. Okay, we'll move to this mechanical part, right? In this mechanical part, basically, basic part is air conditioning unit, right? In our house or in our working place, we use air conditioning units. If it is like a small scale project, you all have seen the air conditioning units, AC units. But if you're working in a high scale project, right? If you're working in a factory or any high scale projects, then you might have seen different mechanical services they have used. It may be VRV systems, right? VRV means variable refrigerant volume systems are there. In Sri Lanka, most of the banks, they use this VRV system. You can see if you have deeply check into their AC providing system, then you might get an idea about this VRV system. However, sorry. So, however, if it is a high scale project, right, then we have to go with some other services. Some other services means AC unit is not enough, VRV also not enough. So we have to search for an alternative option to provide the cooling to the complete building. If it is a large scale project, AC unit is not enough. How many floors are there? How many rooms are there, right? There are many more sections are there. So using AC is not actually, that's not practical. So we are looking for a different system that is called a HVAC system, right? This system, this is also providing air condition only, but the thing is, this is a combination of many, this has many purpose, okay? It can provide heating or it can provide cooling, right? First, I'll discuss the meaning of HVAC. HVAC means actually heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Right? This is the name. Okay. So this is the name of this particular what we call system. Like air conditioner, this is the name of this system, HVAC. So heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. In this, even the term itself says it will provide heating, it will provide ventilation, and air conditioning, AC. Okay, so now HVAC system and the AC system has the same like we are using for the same purpose, but there are some differences. AC is just a unit. It can cool a small area, right? The capacity is not enough to cool a large space, just a small room. So AC is just a unit, but HVAC is a system. It can provide many. Functions, and as well, HVAC system means actually it's not running with single unit. It has many components. All together, we have to combine all these components, and if we want to activate, if we want to provide the connection, right? We have to combine all these units together. If there is a issue or a maintenance in a single unit of the single component of this HVAC system, then this system will not run. So this is a combination of many components. That's why it's called a system. Okay, understood the concept? AC is just a unit. but HVAC is a complete system. මං හිතනවා මේ වෙනකම් මං අර කියපු දේවල් ටික ඔයාලට තේරුණා කියලා. right මේකෙදි වෙන්නේ AC කියන්නේ එක යුනිට් එකක්. ඒක අපි අපිට ඕන කැපැසිටි එක කියලා අපිට පර්චේස් කරලා ෆික්ස් කරලා ගත්තට පස්සේ ඔපරේට් කරන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මෙතනදි වෙන්නේ එක යුනිට් එකක් පර්චේස් කරලා HVAC සිස්ටම් එකේ රන් කරන්න බෑ. කම්පොනන්ට්ස් ගොඩක් අපිට එකින් එකට කනෙක්ට් කරන්න. ඒ කනෙක්ට් කරාට පස්සේ තමයි මේ HVAC සිස්ටම් එක අපිට රන් කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. ඒකයි මේකට කියන්නේ මේක සිස්ටම් එකක් අරක යුනිට් එකක්. So AC is just a unit and the HVAC is a complete system. So it can provide many more functions. Okay, මේක දැන් එක ෆන්ක්ෂන් එකක් කියලා නේ. මේකේ ෆන්ක්ෂන්ස් ගොඩක් තියෙනවා අපිට. heating on නම් heating දෙන්න පුළුවන්, cooling on නම් cooling දෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් එහෙමත් නැත්නම් අපිට මේ ventilation. Okay, ventilation. What is this ventilation? Heating, you know. If the climate is the outside temperature is cooler, then we can use this heating option. Right? If the outside temperature or the room temperature is higher, then we can use the cooling option. So now ventilation, right? Ventilation is the process. It's something like, just think about that අලේ room එකේ doors තියෙනවා, windows තියෙනවා. අපි මේ window එකක් open කරලා තියෙනවා. Right? No any fans or nothing working inside the room, right? room එක ඇතුලේ මුකුත් නැහැ. mechanical devices. just අපි window එක open කරලා තිබ්බම මොකද වෙන්නේ? outside air room එක ඇතුලට එනවා. room එකේ heat එක එළියට remove කරනවා. Right? So that process is called ventilation. That means fresh air circulation is called a ventilation. So within the room, it is not the same as always, right? Room temperature is higher than the outside. So if you open the doors and windows, outside air enters to the room and circulate within the room and then purge back to the environment through the same window. So this process is called ventilation. මේ ventilation එකත් අපි HVAC system එකේ කරනවා. ඒ මේකත් provide වෙනවා. So ඒකයි මේකට කියන්නේ මේක ඇවිල්ලා a combination of all the components. So අනිත් system වගේ නෙමෙයි, AC unit එක වගේත් නෙමෙයි. HVAC system එකේදී අපිට heating cooling කියන options මාරු කර කර දෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. So this is the most important and most the convenient part of the HVAC system is heating and cooling can be provided according to the requirement. It can change according to the requirement. Okay? And then we have to discuss about the electrical services. So here I have mentioned the HVAC system, but not only the HVAC system. So as I said, medium scale projects, they use VRV system, variable refrigerant volume, or it's called a VRF system. Right? Or FCU systems also, or FCU units also can be used. For medium scale projects, they use these systems. Okay. So these systems also we are discussing in our MEPQS program. So this is in deep. If we discuss about these units also, these systems also, it will take more time, much more time. So HVAC is the main important part because this is mostly used in industry, high scale project. They use this via HVAC system. Okay. So the next part, next services is electrical services, as I said before. So electrical services have an important role in the building services. Electricity දෙන්නේ නැතුව අපිට මුකුත්ම run කරන්න බෑ. අපි කොහොමද AC unit එකක් run කරන්නේ? Right? AC unit එක කොහොමද අපි run කරන්නේ මේ electricity නැතුව? Right? Electricity නැතුව අපි කොහොමද මේ HVAC system එකේ components connect කරන්නේ? We need electricity. We need electrical services for all these HVAC or whatever the mechanical services we need. Here, we are discussing about the power distribution sources, how we are getting the power to the building, and from where we are distributing the power, right? And power components, power supply system. And it connects with the lighting system, how it provides the connections to the lights, fixtures, fans or regulators or any other lighting connections. Right? Also, these electrical services, actually this one, electrical services, we can divide. When we are discussing this one, we are dividing into high voltage, medium voltage, and extra low voltage. It can be categorized to 3 sections: high, medium, and low. So under the high voltage, we are discussing about the power distribution, power supply connections, and other relevant high voltage systems. And under the medium voltage system, we are discussing about the power electricity supply to lighting systems and other medium voltage requirements. Okay, whatever the systems, whatever the components needs medium voltage, we discuss about those things under medium voltage. Under the extra low voltage, we're discussing about some security systems, right? And some communication systems are the entertainment purpose. We are using some components, some devices. So these things are coming under extra low voltage. Extra low voltage in the sense it contains a very less voltage. Even we touch it, we don't catch the electric shock. So that is very, very less voltage. So for the security purpose and the safety purpose, we are using these extra low voltage services. So under the electrical services, we are discussing about all these 3 sections. Okay. Even the ELV, even under the extra low voltage services, we are discussing each and every section separately. What are the communication systems used under ELV services, or we are providing under ELV services? Okay. So just think about CCTV, right? CCTV cameras, and there are some magnetic door contacts. So when you I think you all have seen that when you going near to the door of, just think you are going to purchase something in a shop, then when you're going near to the entrance, then the door will automatically allows you to, it automatically is open for you, right? So these things, these magnetic door contact systems and all other services are there, like smart TV connections, telephone data intercom. These kind of connections we need to provide to the building. So may automatic electrical services කියපුවාම අපිට high voltage, medium voltage, extra low voltage කියලා බෙදන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට high voltage යටතේ අපි කතා කරනවා මේක power distributions. මේකට කොහොමද power එක provide කරන්නේ, මොනවාද power distribution components, කොහොමද power supply කරන්නේ, power supply components මොනවද, ඒක කොහොමද මේකත් එක්ක relevant වෙන්නේ, ඒ දේවල් කතා කරනවා medium voltage එකට. medium voltage වලින් අපි provide කරන connections, lighting fixtures, හරි අනිත් දේවල් හරි අනිත් components හරි කොහොමද medium voltage යටතේ ඉන්නේ කියන එක කතා කරනවා. ඊළඟ part එක තමයි extra low voltage. ඒකෙන් අපි කතා කරන්නේ පොඩි extra low කියන්නේ very low. මේ extra low voltage components අපි ඇල්ලුවා කියලා අපිට electric shock එකක් වෙදින්නේ නැහැ. ඒ තරමටම පොඩි current එකක් තමයි යන්නේ. So ඔයාලා දැකලා ඇති ඔය shops වල ඔයාලා shop එක ගාවට යද්දී door එක open වෙනවා. right? automatically. එතකොට ඔය shop එකේ කවුරු හරි purchase කරද්දී මොකක් හරි by mistakenly බිලක් දාන්න බැරි වෙලා door ගාවට ගියොත් ඒකේ alarm siren එකක් work කරනවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් shop එකට හොරෙක් ආවොත් මොකක් හරි bag එක දාගත්තොත් අර siren එක automatically ring වෙනවා. right? so ඒ වගේ දේවල් extra low voltage අපි දැන් airport එක ගත්තොත් airport එකේ දැන් අර announcement provide කරන මේ වගේ public address system මේ වගේ ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. car park එකක් ගත්තත් එතනත් ඒ extra low voltage systems අපි use කරන මේ වගේ ගොඩාක් දේවල් coming under the extra low voltage. So under electrical services, we have to discuss each and everything. So, okay. Actually, extra low voltage system, we are discussing separately as a different chapter in your MEP program. Okay. So the next one is plumbing and drainage. Plumbing කියලා කියන්නේ simply water supply. Right? water supply එකක් building එකට නැත්නම් අපිට බොන්න වතුර නැහැ, wash කරන්න වතුර නැහැ, clean කරන්න වතුර නැහැ. කිසිම දෙයකට වතුර නැහැ. අඩුම ගානේ උයන්නත් වතුර නැහැ. So likewise, water supply or the plumbing is the important service. දැන් මම electrical services වලටත් මම කිව්වේ මොනවද? Very important. දැන් plumbing වලටත් කියන්නේ important. Right? This is also important. ඒක තමයි කියන්නේ කිසිම service එකක් අපිට important නෑ කියලා අතාරින්න බෑ. මොකද හැම services එකක්ම අපි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම building එකකට දෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ නිසා water supply කරද්දී අපි කොහොමද water supply කරන්නේ? Right? අපි water supply කරන්න external connection එකකින් තමයි ගන්නෙ. We can't do the filtration or whatever it is, right? So we have to take water from outside source. A filtration, a cleaning ඔක්කොම ටික වෙලා තමයි අපිට එන්නේ. අපි එතන ඉඳන් තමයි water supply එක පටන් ගන්නෙ. So we are collecting water from main water supply line. From there only we can provide the water supply connections. Okay. And once we are providing water supply, ඒක අපේ convenience එක අනුව cool water supply එකක්ද hot water supply එකක්ද කියන එක අපේ client ගේ requirements මත වෙනස් වෙනවා. So here we are discussing about cold water supply system and hot water supply system, how these systems are provided, how the connections provided, කොහොමද මේක cool water supply එකක් hot water බවට convert වෙන්නේ, කොහොමද දෙන්නේ, මේ වගේ දේවල් අපි මෙතනදී කතා කරනවා. Okay. So once we provide water supply to the building, then when we consume the water, then the other part is definitely the drainage, waste disposal system. So when we are using the kitchen or washroom, right, this waste water or soil waste discharged from the washrooms and the kitchen, we need to definitely dispose in a proper manner. It should be disposed in a proper manner. Otherwise, this will cause some huge, some serious health issues, right? Some inconvenience and can diagnose some health issues from the users who are occupying the building. So drainage also have an important role under the building services. Okay. So this is the final means actually under the MEP/QS part, right? MEP part, right? So this is the final services firefighting system. So this firefighting system, I didn't break it to mechanical and electrical plumbing. I just kept it as a different chapter because when we discuss it completely, only you can get an idea, right? This firefighting system, first, if we think about a large scale project, there are many sections, many floors, many rooms are there, right? Everyone should know if there is a fire. So how to do this? How to provide the protection? First, we need to provide the fire detection. Fire එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා detect වුණොත් විතරයි, right? Awareness එකක් හැමෝටම යන්නේ, හැමෝම දැනගන්න. Fire එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා detect කරොත් විතරයි fire එකට protection එකක් දෙන්න. Maybe fire trainers or any other people can involve, right? එහෙම නැත්නම් fire brigades වලට call කරන්න හරි fire එකක් detect වුණොත් විතරයි අපි දන්නේ. Large scale project එකක් කියදී sections ගොඩක් තියෙනවනේ. එතකොට අර ඒ විදිහට හොයාගන්න අමාරුයි. ඒ නිසා fire detection එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. Fire detection එකක් වුණාම fire alarm එක work කරනවා. Fire alarm එකකින් තමයි awareness එක යන්නේ. ඒ building එක ඉන්න users occupants ලට fire detection එකක් fire alarm එකකින් awareness එකක් ගියොත් විතරයි fire protection එක කරන්න පුළුවන්. So fire detection එක යටතේ mechanical devices අපි use කරනවා. Detection devices are there, right? Mechanical detectors are there, smoke detectors, heat detectors, multi-sensor multi-purpose detectors, flame detectors. There are some detection devices are there. Through the detection devices, we are detecting the fire. Through the fire alarm, awareness provided. There are some fire protection systems. It may be active fire protection or maybe passive fire protection. මෙතනදී fire protection එකත් කොටස් දෙකකට බෙදෙනවා, right? Active passive කියලා. ඒවා in detail ඔයාලගේ MEP program එකේදී අපි discuss කරමු. So මෙතන detection device එක අපිට mechanical components වලට එන නිසා අපි ඒක mechanical වලට break කරලා තියෙනවා. Fire alarm එක work කරන්න electricity ඕන නිසා ඒක අපි electricity යන්න දාලා තියෙනවා. Fire protection එක අපි මෙතනදී sprinkler system හෝ වේවා නැත්නම් අපිට common fire actually එන්නේ ඔය papers නැත්නම් ready ගිනි ගන්න ඒවානේ. එතකොට අපි mainly use කරන source එක වෙන්නේ water. Fire එකක් නිවන්න අපි use කරන main මොකද protection මේක වෙන්නේ අපේ water. ඒක නිසා plumbing. So මෙතනදී MEP කියන තුනම අපිට cover වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මේ firefighting කියන එක අපි අර MEP කියන term එකට වෙනම include කරලා නැහැ. But overall MEP මෙතනදී cover වෙනවා. Understood? Okay, ඊට පස්සේ අපි move කරන්නේ අපේ QS relevant sections වලට. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලා MEP විතරක් දැනගෙන මදි. එක QS MEP QS එකත් එක්ක interconnect වුණත් විතරයි ඔයාලට MEP QS කෙනෙක් විදිහට work කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. So here under the QS part, we are starting with preparation of BOQs. We'll provide some drawings, mechanical drawings are there, electrical, fire, plumbing drawings we are providing. Using the drawings, we are showing you how to take off quantities, how to prepare a measurement sheet, and then how to prepare a BOQ. But here BOQ means bill of quantities. Bill of quantities කියන්නේ අපිට ඒ work එක කරන්න අපිට හම්බෙන drawing එකේ තියෙන quantities වලට අපි bill එකක් cost එකක් prepare කරනවා. ඒ cost එක prepare කරන ඒකට cost preparation එකට තමයි අපි bill of quantity කියලා කියන්නේ. BOQ කියලා අපි කියන්නේ ඒක bill එක. Right? So here we are starting with the takeoff quantities from the drawing. We are providing some drawings and we'll explain you the way to read the drawings, the components and the other things we are explaining in detail. And then you have to go with the estimation and costing part. Right? Here estimate means actually if we doesn't have a drawing or if we doesn't have a proper concept, then we can go with the rough estimate. But if the work is finalized, then we can go with a bill of quantity. So when we have a bill of quantity, we can we have the quantities, but we need to cost it. Costing part is to be done. So in your MEPQS program, we are discussing how to prepare these cost and all. Also, we are discussing under the MQS part. So this is estimating and costing also coming under the QS part. A quantity surveyor has to prepare the bill, right? And the estimation and the costing part should be done. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience first. Okay, so we'll okay, we were discussing about the estimating and costing part. That is also coming under the quantity surveyor. And then QS connect with the QS connect or maybe a MEPQS. They have to involve in the tender procedure as well. They should know about the tender procedure or the tender process. අපි දැන් project එකක් පටන් ගන්නවා නම් අපිට client කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ client consultant කෙනෙක් එහෙම නැත්නම් engineer කෙනෙක්ව he might have, otherwise he has a choice. Okay. This person called a consultant, and we need a contractor to do the construction work. So the selection of a contractor, finding out a contractor is called a tender process, right? And අපි tendering process එකෙන් තමයි අපේ project එකට ඕන contractor select කරගන්න. එහෙම නැතුව අපි ගාව already options තියෙනවා නම් client මීට කලින් කරපු වැඩත් එක්ක contractor කෙනෙක් එයා recommend කරනවා නම් එහෙම මේ අපිට මේ tendering process එකට යන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. එම alternative options නැත්නම් අපි කරන්නේ tender process එකකින් අපි contractor කෙනෙක්ව suitable කෙනෙක්ව select කරගන්න එක තමයි අපි මෙතනදී tendering කියලා කියන්නේ. එතකොට tendering කරන්නේ කොහොමද මේ tendering වලට involve වෙන්න ඕනේ actually QS එහෙම නැත්නම් MEP QS කෙනෙක් විදියට ඔයාලට මේකට involve වෙන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට මේ tender එකක් starting to the end as a QS or as a MEP QS, you all have to involve. Okay, so now we'll discuss what are the duties and the responsibilities of a MEP QS or a QS. Okay, whatever the duties and the responsibilities, MEP QS connected, QS connected, my duties and responsibilities is same වෙනවා, similar වෙනවා. ගොඩාක් වෙලාවට same. පොඩි changes විතරක් තියෙනවා. So as I said you in the beginning, as a QS, you will have to involve from the beginning of the project to the end of the day. Project එක පටන් ගත්ත දවසේ ඉඳන් අවසාන දවස වෙනකම්ම QS කෙනෙක් අනිවාර්යෙන් involve වෙන්න ඕනේ. So same like that, even the MEP QS, they don't want to, sometimes they don't want to, in the beginning of the project, they don't want to involve much, but, right, but in between all the stages, if you are a civil engineer, you have followed MEP QS also, then you have dual qualification, dual roles you have to perform. That means you are starting from the construction works, you have to involve to the MEP works, right? And final part, QS part also, you have to do supervision and the alterations, whatever the variations made to the project, you have to be there. So likewise, so as a MEP QS, not on, I'll start with the beginning, right? BOQ preparation, takeoff measurements, right? If we go with the tendering process, we have to provide tender specifications and drawings. We have to like, we are not going to draw, right? MEPQS people are not going to draw, but however, they have to go collect the drawings, they have to give the idea, and they have to get the tender drawing, and from the drawings, need to prepare the takeoff quantities and need to prepare the BOQ. And then when the construction starts, MEP QS or QS have to coordinate with the head office and the site, and coordination parties there, and what else? Supervision, right? The documentation side also there, they have to handle the documents, and costing part they have to handle, estimation. There are so many, it's a wide range of responsibilities for each and every part. As a QS, as a MEP QS, you all have to involve that is not only the cost relevant things, not only preparing BOQs and coordinating these things, but even though you have to attend some important meetings with the contractors or subcontractors or client, or sometimes some other external peoples, right? You have to check about the quotations for the services we are providing, right? So likewise, negotiations or whatever the variations you have to involve when it comes to construction. Sometimes client may change the concept, client may change the what we call the scope of the work, then as a QS or as a MEP QS, you have again involved to this one, and you have to check about the cost variations or other things, time consumption for these extra works and all. These things as a MEP QS or as a QS, you have to handle. Okay. Okay, so these are the things we are in detail discussing under your MEPQS program. But the thing is, here, all these things are theory part only. Except these, right? We have another part that is practical, completely going with the practicals, right? Most of the time we are completing the theory parts, mechanical theory part, and then we are moving to the mechanical drawings. So we are providing drawings to you. Then if it is a mechanical services, I'll explain each and every component and how it works and the symbols and abbreviations, all these things I'll explain to you, and then you will have to follow the guidelines, how to do the takeoff measurements and how to do the how to prepare the measurement sheet, and then finally we are preparing a BOQ. Each and every services we are preparing separate BOQ, and finally we are combining it and completing as a MEP bill of quantity or MEP BOQ. So these things also we are discussing under your practical session. So practical session completely your responsibility. So when you are attending the MEP QS program, then theory part, theory classes, it's acceptable, but you can refer the note and you can somehow get an idea. Otherwise, in your next class, you can just ask from me and then you can get an idea, but not the practicals. Practicals is not like that. It will take time. You have to take your time. If you want to complete this program, if you want to actually join MEP industry, then definitely you have to attend the practical classes without any fail. Okay. So that's all about the details I have to discuss with you. So if you have any questions or any subject relevant, any other details, you can ask me now.
Hello, madam. Practical session mean what, madam? That is actually that is a real project, or that is what's that mean?
Practical means from a project where like MEPQS means actually here I'm going with the like site office MEP, right? MEPQS means head office MEPQS is there. They need the deep knowledge. That means how these capacities calculated and how these drawings designed, and designing part also coming under their section, calculation parts are coming under their section, selection of the units, components, everything coming under head office MEPQS. But here in this program, we are focusing site QS, site MEPQS. That means as a QS, if you're, I'm just I'm just telling that if you working as a QS person, or if you have a QS background, that means your current role is replaced with the MEP QS part. So here, this program gives you the knowledge how to read a drawing, right? If you get a drawing, how to read it, right? Take off measurements from the drawing and to prepare the BOQ from that drawing. We are collecting, we have some drawings from previous projects. Not only Sri Lanka, actually most of the projects I'm giving you draw from abroad projects only. So you will have to take off measurements from the drawing and preparation of BOQ coming under your practicals. Okay.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
වෙන මොන හරි ප්‍රශ්න එහෙම තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න. And the other thing, even in your lecture time, I can do the lectures in English and I can do some explanations in Sinhala also. If you have any concerns, you can just discuss it with me. So I can do it according to your requirement. Okay, according to your request, I can adjust my lecturing mode as well. මොන හරි ඔයාලට අහන්න තියෙනවද?
GPON network lightning boom gate lift වගේවත් කරනවද මේ?
මොකද?
GPON network system lightning system boom gates වගේවත් කරනවද නේද class එකේ?
මේකේ අපි in detail යන්නේ නැහැ. මොනවද electrical services අපිට ඕනේ වෙන්නේ? ඒකේ lighting systems මොනවද? ඔය මේ decoration purpose අපි use කරන lighting system.
අකුණු සන්නායක
නෑ, ඒ earthing system ඒ ටික අපි just කියන්නේ කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියන එක discuss කරනවා. ඒක in detailly මෙහෙම අර section එකට අපි බහැලා discuss කරන්නේ නෑ. මොකද මේක MEP ඒක තමයි මම කිව්වේ මේක MEP QS site office sorry site එකේ MEP QS ගේ role එකට relevant ටික විතර discuss කරන්න. දැන් ඒක ඇවිල්ලා දැන් designing පැත්ත අපි discuss කරන්නේ නැහැ. Okay ඒකට මාස 3ක් කියන time එක කොහොමදවත් මදි. අවුරුදු 3ක්වත් යන්න ඕනේ. මොකද ඒක එක calculations designing ඒ ටික එහෙම. But roughly idea එකක් අපි දෙනවා කොහොමද earthing systems අපි කරන්නේ, right? Lighting protections කොහොමද දෙන්නේ? ඒවා ටික අපි discuss කරනවා. Anything else?
Madam.
Yes.
Hello, madam.
Okay.
Gas line. Oh, gas line pipe system include the mechanical or plumbing.
I didn't get you. Can you please repeat?
Gas line system.
Gas
Gas
line
line pipe.
system.
No, HVAC no. Gas line. Mechanical gas line. Gas line system
Yeah,
include
yeah,
the mechanical or plumbing system. No.
It's coming under a combination of both systems. Like firefighting system, it is like a combination. Both systems should be involved. Both services we have to interconnect. Okay.
Okay.
වෙන මොන හරි තියෙනවද ඔයාලට discuss කරන්න කෙනාලට අපේ program එකේ මොන හරි කරන්නේ වගේ නම් ඔයාලට idea එකක් ගන්න ඕන නම් මොන හරි doubts තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න.
session එකෙන්ද madam කරන්නේ නැත්නම් වෙන මොන හරි document එකක් දාපිට?
මොකද්ද?
session එකෙන් ගන්න විදිහද එහෙම
නෑ නෑ සෙසම් විතරක් කියලා නෑ අපි එක measurement එකකට අපි සීමා වෙන්නේ නැහැ. සෙසම් කියන්නේ actually civil engineers ලගේ මේකනේ guideline එකනේ. අපි කොමේ discuss කරනවා SLS 573 එක discuss කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒකේ විදිහට කොහොමද measurements ගන්න කියන එක අපි කියලා දෙනවා. ඒ වුණාට අපි follow කරන්නේ NRM එක. ඒ වුණාට මම ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් එක කරද්දි SLS 573 එකෙන් ගන්නවා නම් කොහොමද වෙන්නේ? NRM එකෙන් කොහොමද වෙන්නේ? POMI එකෙන් කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියන එක කියලා දෙනවා. ඕකේ?
thank you madam.
මොකද දැන් ඔයාලා සමහර විට මේ කෝස් එක කම්ප්ලීට් කරලා abroad යන අයිඩියා එකක් ඇති. එහෙම වුණොත් ඔයාලා දැනගන්න ඕනේ POMI එකකින් කොහොමද මේ ඉන්ඩස්ට්‍රියල් ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ්ස් ඔයාලා දැනගන්න ඕනේ. ඒ නිසා අපි ඒව ගැන ඩිස්කස් කරනවා.
දැනටම මම abroad ඉන්නේ QS කියලා ඒක නිසා තමයි මට MEP part එක පොඩ්ඩක් touch කරගන්න බලුවේ.
අපි හැමෝටම හරියන විදිහට NRM එකක් ඩිස්කස් කරනවා. SLS 573 මෙහි ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ඉන්න කට්ටියට ගවර්න්මන්ට් ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක ඉන්නවා නම් ගොඩක් වෙලාවට SLS ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ්ස් තමයි යාලා තාමත් ෆලෝ කරන්නේ. ගොඩක් තැන්වල සමහර තැන්වල ඒක චේන්ජ් වෙලා තියෙනවා. අපි ඒ නිසා මේ දෙකම හැම පැත්තම අපි ඩිස්කස් කරනවා. අපි ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ්ස් ගත්තොත් ඒ හැම ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ් එකක්ම මෙෂර්මන්ට් ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ්ස් මෙහෙම තමයි යන්නේ කියන එක කියලා දෙනවා. ඒක ඩිස්කස් වෙනවා ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් වලදී.
thank you madam.
Okay, you're welcome.
Madam, in this lecture series, we'll conduct in the online basis, madam, otherwise a physical mode. Another part, madam. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
Another part, this is a certified course or whatever. This is a wait for the foreign jobs.
Yeah, just before, I think the coordinator have informed you that this is registered with TVEC's what TVEC, and also this is the thing is Saturday we have online sessions in the night time, and also if you request the coordinator to conduct physical sessions, they'll arrange physical sessions as well. So you can select your convenient mode of lecturing. Maybe you can go with the physical or maybe online. So you have to discuss these things with the coordinator. If she's still in the line, we can ask her.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Otherwise, you can drop a message to the group, then she'll reply. Okay. But however, this is registered with TVEC.
Okay.
Madam,
Yes.
මේ course එක කරද්දි madam අපිට AutoCAD වගේ software එකක් තියාගන්න ඕනද අපි ගාව?
Mainly මම plan shift එකෙන් තමයි යන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලා PDF reader එකකිනුත් අපිට මේක කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාට convenient AutoCAD නම් මම දෙන drawing එක AutoCAD convert කරලා කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඊටත් වඩා අපි දැන් plan shift එකෙන් එහෙම නැත්නම් PDF reader Adobe reader එකෙන් යන options දෙකම කරනවා. ඔයාලට easy විදිහට ඔයාලට එක් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. But මම හිතන්නේ most convenient if you go with the plan Swift.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Anything else? වෙන මොනවා හරි ඔයාලට doubts තියෙනවද? clear කරගන්න. හරිද? එතකොට ඔයාලගේ ඔක්කොම doubt clear නම් මම හිතන්නේ ඔයාලට WhatsApp group එකේ link එකක් දාලා ඇති. ඒ group link එකෙන් ඔයාලා connect වෙන්න, ඔයාලා confirm කරනවා නම් join වෙන්න. මොන හරි program relevant doubts time එක එතකොට physical the online the එහෙම නැත්නම් any other doubts ඔයාලට වෙන මොන හරි තියෙනවා නම් මේ program relevant time එක හරි schedule එක හරි venue එක සම්බන්ධයෙන් මොන හරි doubts තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාලට coordinate සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයාලට දාලා තියෙනවා මම හිතන්නේ Mr. සවිනු තමයි coordinate කරන්නේ. link එක දාලා තියෙනවා මෙතන මේ chat එකේ. ඔයාලා එතනට ගිහිල්ලා join වෙන්න පුළුවන් මේ group එකත් එක්ක. Okay. then, so I'm going to wind up this session. So anything else?
No, madam. Very
Right.
clear.
Okay, then. Okay, hope you all got the idea. Hope you all understand the basics of the MAPQS. So we'll meet you in your MAPQS program. Have a nice weekend ahead and good night, everyone.
Internationally recognized professional qualification from USA. Architecture, engineering, construction. SFS Academy. Call 076 7070 929.